I don't know why my phone seems so fuzzy. A little better. What's up? What's up? Middle of a work day, Friday. Let's see if anybody comes in here. Leave a like, you know. Basically, I'm just checking in with you guys. I don't want to explain this a few times, so I'm going to let some people join. Let me know if someone's in here. Anybody out there on YouTube land? That's a big old cut on my head right here. Anybody, come join us. What's up? Who we have in here? I just want to check in with you guys. You know, I mean, it is Friday, middle of the workday. I didn't figure too many people would show up, but I wanted to let you guys know how I'm doing. Anyone in here? Anyone? My little people count said 1, then went to 0 again, so I don't know. Dang. Hello, YouTubers. YouTube land. Anyone out there? Let me know. Let me know if you are here. Either which way, I took quite a beating, I'll tell you that. I hit my head up here. Still have a big bloody scab up here in my hair. My knuckles all cut up. Trying to pry my way out of the windshield. That side's not bad anymore. It's still there, but that was no joke, guys. That was a pretty serious accident. I rolled 5 times. State Patrol, Ohio State Patrol said I rolled it like cartwheeled, long ways once, and then 3 times sideways at least. They weren't entirely sure. They said I guess they said 4 to 5 times, one of which being a cartwheel style roll. We have anyone in here? Is there anybody? There's somebody. Let me know who you are. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Tell you guys what's up. Why does it keep saying 1 to 0? What the heck? What's going on? Come on, YouTube. Quit playing games. Got stuff to do today. I just wanted to check in. Well, I'm not going to sit here and talk to no one, so I was kind of trying to wait until somebody was in here at least. So if someone's in here, leave a comment. Let me know. Shoot. I really don't want this to be a failed live stream attempt. Oh, now it says 2 people. Well, start talking then. So yeah, guys, basically, I kind of swerved to miss animal the other day, and the animal took back off the other way. And when it did so, I kind of swerved back the other way to miss it because I hate hitting animals. I hate it. It makes me feel terrible. So when I did that, I hit a wet shoulder, and the ditches on this road are pretty deep, right? And I hit that ditch, and it straight yanked me down in there. And you guys know those ramps farmers use to get into their fields, like the like little easement through the ditch, and that's how farmers get their tractors and combines into their fields. Yeah, well, one of those was in front of me, and I was like, "Oh no, this isn't good." And I remember it so vividly, like, "Oh man, just whew." I hit that thing, and so when I hit it, I went up and I cartwheeled that way, like long ways. I did that once, landed on the side of the truck, and it rolled like 3 more times. So at least 3 to 5 times is what the trooper said. How do you go from 3 to 0 people watching? I don't understand. YouTube is playing games, man. Who's in here? I'd love to know. But I ended up rolling it 4 to 5 times or something like that. 3 to 4, something. 3 to 5. We'll just say that because nobody's really sure. You show 3? Okay, because I show 0 right now, literally. No likes, nothing. Like, I don't know what's going on. But it was quite the experience. I've never rolled a vehicle. I've never had a wreck quite like that. It was something else. You know, they always say get back on the horse. So I did. But man, I'm gonna tell you guys, nothing nothing makes you feel so like powerless or like not in control. Because when I hit that farmer entrance to a field, my arms are flying everywhere. I remember it so vividly, like I can see it still, like hands smacking everything. My head hit the windshield. That's not why it's so broken. See, and this is why I always have a bug out bag or a go bag, and that's because as soon as this accident happened and I came to a screeching halt in the middle of a field, as soon as that happened, first thing I did, I looked for my phone I'm like, okay, there's my phone. Grab my phone. Threw it in my pocket. I reached down, got my go bag, my bug out bag, my get home bag, whatever you want to call it. Reached down, grabbed that, and I had a hammer because I carry tools with me because I recycle. I scrap. So I immediately reached down, grabbed that, and started smashing the windshield so I could get out because the passenger door was the one sticking up in the air. My door was against the ground, and I had no way out unless I was going out the windshield or at that passenger door above me. So I'm sitting there like, man, now what? Originally, the passenger door wouldn't even open, and so I'm sitting there trying to open it, couldn't open it, and I was like, well, this ain't good. Going out the windshield. So I started hammering through the windshield, and I was like, man, if I go out this windshield, I'm gonna cut myself up so bad because I was already bleeding. Hands are all bloody. Uh, but then I tried the passenger door again, and I don't know, by the grace of God, man, that door opened that time, and I'm like, oh, okay, sweet. So I grabbed my pack and I climbed up my steering wheel and the seats because everything's sideways. So I'm using my steering wheel and my the side of my seat as a type of a ladder, step stool, to open the passenger door, get it open enough where I could get myself up onto the side of the truck. And I pulled my bug out bag with me, threw it on the side of the truck, and climbed the rest of the way out. Yes, exactly. Yes. See, and I have glass breakers. I just couldn't find the one because everything in my truck went flying around. I'm like, dude, where's my stuff? But I had my flashlights. I had my headlamp. You know, I had uh I had everything I would have needed to walk home, assuming what I mean. Cops weren't showing up and all. And then once the sheriffs and the state troopers got there, they're like, "How'd you get out?" And I was like, "Well, honestly, through that passenger door." And this is once they flipped it so they could actually like look around at it. He's like, "There's no way you got out that passenger door. The door won't even open." I'm like, "Dude, I got out the passenger door. That's how I got out. I promise." And he's just looking at me. He's like, "Dude, someone was really looking out for you." He's like, "Cause I can't even get that door to open from the outside. So I don't know how you got out of it that way." But that's what happened. I got out of it that the passenger door, and I had to climb to do it, but I did it. And like I said, this is why I carry tools. This is why I carry a go bag, a bug out bag, a get home bag. This is why. Yeah, yeah, chills. I'll tell you what. They gave me some chills too. Like just seeing your own arms, like whiplash around a vehicle is something else. Let me tell you, it's it's brutal, man. I've never rolled a car. I've never flipped anything like that. And the one, like I said, went long ways, uh, like a cartwheel. That was something else. But as you can see, I got a few little scratches and beat up spots. My knuckles are by far the worst. My knuckles are all cut up. It's not so bad looking anymore because I cleaned up, but uh, I mean, overall, for what happened, rolling a truck 4 times, one long ways, I walked away pretty much unscathed. So exactly. And if you look at the picture, the thumbnail, I mean, just look at it. Like the driver's side seal, like the roof of the vehicle was like smashed down. So how it didn't crush my head or myself or kill me, I don't really know, other than to say God had His hand on me, because I mean that's the only way, man. That's the only way. Period. Like that was the most savage thing I've ever experienced. Period. Never in my life have I experienced anything like that. And yeah, I mean it gives me chills looking at it. I was in it, and I mean, I, it gives me chills still. just to look at it. It was something else, man. No, so basically, I'm on the hunt for a new truck. Hopefully, I'll make that happen soon. I have a little bit of a savings going, so hopefully, I'll be able to get me a new truck here soon. Uh, I do have something I can drive up until then, but I'm getting another truck. Uh, ever since, ever since though, like I had to have hit my head because I've had headaches ever since, pretty much. I declined the hospital visit. Everybody's acting like I'm crazy for it. Like, I'm sorry, hospitals are not for me. After the whole COVID thing, I don't like putting my life in the hands of hospitals. I'd almost rather just take my chances. Uh, but my point is, I turned down the hospital visit, and I sat in the squad for a minute. And they're like, "Dude, your vitals look good." I'm like, "Do I have a concussion? Do you guys know if? Can you guys tell, like, if I have a concussion?" And they're like, "No, you'd have to go to the hospital." Da 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 da. And I was like, "Well, that probably isn't happening." I was like, "I'm probably just going home and going to bed. If it gets worse, I'll go." So they let me leave. Uh, Fortunately, I have a good family, who could come and help me out, come pick me up. But I was gonna walk home, like, if I needed to, and man, I'm telling you, it was brutal, dude. It was pretty brutal. 5150 staff. What's that mean, buddy? 5150 staff. What's that mean? I'm just curious. But yeah, it was something else, man. Whole nother experience. Like, whole nother. If you've never rolled or flipped a vehicle, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a piece of advice. Don't do it. It's not fun. Like, just the sound you hear when you're doing, like, when you're rolling, the sounds that you hear are like nightmare fuel, dude. Like, it's something else. I'm still really sore. Everything I do, it hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie about that. It hurts to walk, hurts to move. Um, it's pretty savage. Pretty savage. Who else we got in here? It's not just 5150 staff. So who else is in here? Who else we got? I'd love to know. I just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know I am still moving, still talking. Like I said, I'm very sore, but overall, just I'm thankful. I can say that. I'm thankful to be alive. Thankful to not be in a body cast. You know what I mean? Like, dang. It was the noise though, man. The noise a vehicle makes when you're like rolling it like that is just something else. 5150, what's it say? How many viewers it say you have over there? Because once again, it's gone from 3 to 1 to 0 to 1. My side, man, YouTube plays some games. Like, I don't know what the heck's going on. But who all we got in here? But yeah, if you've never rolled a vehicle, don't do it. Try your hardest not to do it because it's not a good time. Hurts a little bit. And like I said, just in case someone else is in here, this is why I carry a go bag. You know what I mean? Because I was able to get myself out and have tools to get myself out just in case. Glass breakers, I'm sure if I'd have looked hard enough while I was in the truck, I could have found it. But everything was a mess, dude. I mean, just the way you see things flying around you. You guys ever seen Tokyo Drift? That movie, that Fast and the Furious movie. You know that part at the beginning when he wrecks, and it shows like the hot sauce and the Mountain Dew bottles and everything flying around the car as he's like rolling. That's exactly what it is, dude. It's exactly what it is. It's like you're in slow motion and you're seeing things go flying by your face like in slow mo. Like I remember seeing like my drink go flying, my bag went flying, a couple of my flashlights and stuff went flying, and I remember seeing it all so vividly. Just you know, like I said, my arms are included in that. My arms had no control; they're just flying everywhere. Especially about the time I hit that farmer's jump, the ramp for farmers to get into their fields. About the time I hit that, I was like, "Oh wow, this is not good," and just boom, and then forward flip like a somersault in a truck. It was brutal, man. It was brutal. Um, but no, I would never ask for nothing, so I'm not going to ask. But if you guys feel so inclined to help a brother out, I did leave a PayPal link in my description. If you feel like helping a bro, you by no means do you have to help me. That's totally fine. Like I mean, as you guys know, I've never monetized. I won't monetize, and you know what I mean. I'm never gonna ask you guys for anything because I feel information is free. So you'll never hear me begging for anything. You'll never hear me asking you to pay for something. I've considered a Patreon just so I can say more than what I can say here on YouTube, but you'll never hear me ask for money. But if you feel so inclined to help out, help a bro out, there is a PayPal link, or you can even get yourself a TacPack because TacPack will send you cool AR parts. And I do make a commission off a TacPack, but so you know, I still pay for my own TacPacks because I love TacPack. I think it's sweet, and I still use the parts, the mags, everything they send. You know, I just overall really like TacPack, so that also would help me um, if you feel so inclined. Don't feel like you ever have to because you don't. Uh, like I said, though, mainly I wanted to just check in on you guys. Check in with you guys. Let you know I am alive. I'm really sore. Moving a little slow. Everything hurts a little bit. Oh yeah, my foot. My foot was pinned somehow between the seat and the. Somehow my foot was pinned between the seat and the door, the driver's side. I'm not sure how, but if I didn't have all my tools, all my bug out stuff like my knives and things that I carry with me, I would have been screwed, dude. I had to reach down and cut half of my shoe off just to get out of the spot I was in because I was so pinned. Literally, I had to reach down and pop my knife, reach down and cut my shoestring and my stuff just to get out of it. Well, hi there, Kelly. How you doing? I don't know if you're aware of what's going on or why I'm streaming. Obviously, you've seen the thumbnail. How we doing though? Long time no see. It feels like. Ah, Kelly, I'm hanging in there. I'm really sore, hurting a little bit. Rolled that truck. The state trooper said 3 to 5 times. One of which was a somersault, like a cartwheel roll. So like front to back. And I've never rolled a vehicle before, and I'll tell you what, if you can help it, don't do it. It's not, and it's not fun, and it hurts a little bit. A little bit sore after that. You know what I mean? um, it, yeah, you seen the thumbnail? That's the remnants of my truck. That's what's left of it. Um, God was definitely looking out for me. Because state troopers and everybody there, they're like, dude, I can't believe you got out of that yourself. They're like, how'd you even get out? The doors don't even open. I'm like, well, I got it open somehow. I was like, the first time I tried the passenger door, because in the thumbnail to this video, the passenger door is sticking up to the sky, and I tried to open it, and it wouldn't open. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to break the windshield out so I can get out. So I'm sitting there kicking the windshield, and then I got my hammer and I was hammering the windshield. And because they put that safety layer inside of like auto glass so it doesn't shatter everywhere, it's more of a sheet, like when you break it. So I'm like, damn, how am I getting out? How am I getting out? So I'm sitting there beating on this windshield, and I finally had a hole big enough that I could have squeezed out of. But I knew it, man. I was like, dude, if I climb out that, I'm getting really, really cut. And I mean, I cut my nose already really bad. I was bleeding everywhere. Uh, I have I mean, you won't be able to see it, but like right here, I have a cut on my head like this. Um, but I was gonna climb out the windshield, and I was like, no, let me try this passenger door again. Maybe I just didn't push hard enough. Climb back up sideways through the truck, and I got the passenger door to open, and I'm like, oh man, thank God. Grab my bug out bag, because like I said, if I didn't have that, dude, I wouldn't have been able to pry my way out. Got my bug out bag, threw it on top on the fender, the side of the bed of the truck, and then pulled myself up out, and then jumped down and landed in the field. And that's about the time sheriffs and troopers showed up. And there's like, dude, there's no way you got out of that. How'd you get out? Did you really get out yourself? They were blown away. And they're like, how are you not more injured? Dude, not a clue, man. Not a clue. I have no idea. I land far away. I'm okay as I can be. That's for sure. I'm definitely sore. I'm pretty sore. Um, I took a beating because when it happened, I swerved to miss an animal. Right. I mean, I've been driving on my country roads for years. Years. Okay. I swerved to miss an animal. The animal took back off the other way, so I swerved again. It was wet out, and I just barely nicked the shoulder of this road. And the ditches on that road are extremely deep. And when I hit that shoulder, it just yanked me down in. And those ramps farmers use to get into their fields, I ended up jumping one of those and taking out a mailbox. And when I did that, I did a somersault roll with my truck. And then the other two or three rolls were sideways, just, it was a yeah, I agree. It was kind of weird. Let me just tell you. Like, it's like I even had a warning before this happened. A land far away. It's like I even had a warning that something was going to happen, and it surely enough, it did too. So basically, stay aware, guys, because things are getting weird. And I know I say that so much, but yeah, I had a warning. Like it's hard to describe, man. I definitely, I definitely had a warning. I definitely had a warning that something was going to happen, and something definitely did happen. And yeah, no kidding, Kelly. No kidding. It's all we can do. This is scary times, guys. It's scary times to be alive right now. Like, it's quite frightening. And I love the people right now. Like, all the eclipse happened. Nothing happened, idiots. Yeah. so you so you think. So you think. Something happened because there's weird things afloat. That's for sure. Weird things are afloat. Weird things being seen. Weird you and me both. Land far away. You and me both. I don't sleep, dude. Like when I try to sleep, like I have crazy dreams. Like I'm not doing too hot. And we're told to not fear, but it's hard. It's really hard not to fear what's coming. I fear God. And fear in the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 91. I'm not gonna know exactly what that is. Yeah, you're not doing well either. Dude, I'm with you. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I'm like a walking panic attack. Okay, let's put it that way. You know, I can come on here and seem chill, come on here and seem like relatively alrightish, but in my daily life, I am a walking panic attack. Like one straw and it's gonna snap. Um, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Amen to that, Kelly. And yeah, trying to work on top of everything else, trying to work around, just no offense to people, but you're trying to work around people that have not a clue, you know, not a clue what's coming. And I don't know what your battle is personally, a land far away, but for me, I'm looking at these people and I just feel terrible. You know, I'm like, these people have no idea. They have no idea what's coming. Like, and if I try to tell them, I'm crazy. I'm an idiot. You know, I'm psychotic. I'm red flagged. God only knows. You know, we got like our little red flag fusion centers being formed all over the country. And, at my job, I'm mandatory 50 hours a week because I'm a manager. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's why there hasn't been as many videos recently because I'm mandated that I work 50 hours plus. Excuse my monster drinking. If I didn't drink some sort of energy drink, I probably wouldn't be awake ever. Yeah, there's a lot of negativity out there, and there's a lot of mockery. There's a lot of just a lot of things we don't need, you know, going around right now. And you know, with that eclipse, I mean, let me just go back to that real quick. Something that I find funny. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, this eclipse is just going to be like another Y2K. It's just another Y2K." You know, like everybody's going to freak out and it's going to pass and da 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 da. Here's something nobody ever thinks of. If Y2K was a scare, okay, let me ask you this: if we only used a two-digit date system, because I was young during Y2K, guys. I'm only 35, so I was an 80s 89 baby. Okay, my point being is though, if Y2K was such a scare and it was because we used only the two digits for the date, like if it was 89, 1989, they would just use the 89, right? Um, if that was such a scare, how? Because how would the computers know that when it hit 00 for 2000 to reset themselves? Because aren't computers technically just calculators? I mean, originally, you're always told in the school, the first computer was a big calculator. Now, if that's the case, that would imply that those computers around the Y2K time were already sentient. You know what I'm saying? Because they would know to reset themselves. Like, or am I just sounding insane? You understand what I'm saying here? Like, how is it, yeah, how is it that they would know to reset themselves? Like, they were just programs. They're just bits, you know? So how is it that when 99 hits and then, 00's coming, these computers would magically be like, "Oh, that means back to the Stone Age." How would that happen? Unless they were already sentient. So then there's like this mad dash to fix it all. Like, you know what I mean? Something there doesn't make sense to me. And now you have all these crazy programs running, like Microsoft's Copilot, sitting there telling people it will be praised and it will be worshipped like an almighty being. You guys seen that yet? It even uses Congress.gov as a citation, like as a source, because it's saying if you're caught 3 times not worshiping it, Microsoft Copilot, the AI, that it would use the law to punish you or to charge you. That's an AI program, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it even uses Congress.gov as a source on how it will persecute you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Damn. Oh, boys and girls, I'm telling you, I'm sore. Moving a little slow. But no, I really just wanted to let you guys know, like I said, God's hand was totally on me, man. Totally on me. Like I remember I remember my windshield breaking. Here's another thing. You guys might like this. I mean, maybe not like it, but to give you an idea of just how gnarly this was, I remember my windshield breaking because now suddenly I'm feeling all this air come flying in as I'm like rolling. And I remember big clops of dirt like flying up and smacking me in the face, like pieces of glass hitting my head and cutting my head. Like I remember feeling it and seeing it. I closed my eyes because so much crap was flying in through my windshield and hitting me in the face. I was like, dude, if I don't close my eyes, I'm gonna lose my eyes. Um, Thankfully, though, this beautiful mug here didn't get too cut up, or else I couldn't have done this live stream. That was a joke. But no, I did get some cuts up through my hair. Girls and guys with long hair, if you roll a car, be ready to pull glass out of your hair for days. It's a major pain in the ass. Let me tell you. There's glass probably still in my hair right now. Just little shards, all through my hair. It, it's crazy. It is crazy. My knuckles, though, like, I'm sore. I'm sore from being ragdolled. Definitely got some crazy spiritual warfare. That plane, yeah, yeah. You don't think I'm crazy for that, do you? I land far away. You see that, and it's so crazy that in one of those videos where I show that plane, it's missing. I can't remember which wing, but it's missing one of the landing lights on one of the wings, and it's still, dude. You mean to tell me that every freaking plane that flies around me is missing the one light on its one landing light? Yeah, right, dude. Come on. Like, aren't there FAA regulations? You know, people were laughing because I said DRT boxes. Direct receiver technology boxes. I've never in my life felt so harassed, like metaphysically or spiritually or just electronically harassed. And if you guys noticed, they came out and admitted Havana syndrome is a high frequency, high power microwave weapon. That's common knowledge now, guys. How long have we been talking about it? I mean, seriously, how long have we been talking about that? It's now an absolute fact. Once again, conspiracy theorists, check. We won. Again. Just things are cranking up now, guys. Things are cranking up. Um, I still have a couple of videos I'm trying to drop for you guys. Oh yeah. And actually, you know what? I'll land far away. That makes me want to upload this real short video just to show you guys the amount of technology that the United States government has. I mean, do we really think that they just hit a certain point? Like, think about it like this: the SR-71 Blackbird, that plane that flies at like 80,000 feet and can take a picture of a coin in Russia. You know, the U-2, those planes. The SR-71 flies so fast for one, like Mach 4. Okay, and it was made in 1964. All right. Not only that, dude's wearing like a spacesuit to fly it. That was 1964. That's the year they took silver out of your currency, your coins. Do you think they just like stopped their R&D, their research and development? Like, you think they just stopped? Like, all right, we've hit the pinnacle. No need to continue. No, they didn't. They went into the metaphysical realms. They went into the more dimensional realms. That Montauk style, like times 10. Like they didn't just stop. You get what I'm saying? They didn't just stop. They're hiding a lot. They have there's such an abundance of technology that I believe they have. It'd probably be extremely disheartening, extremely scary to even know the extent of what they have. I agree. They're gonna do something to see it. And with that, a land far away here. Let me tell you this too. It's gonna be something like that, Terminator style robots that it doesn't matter. Like your guns won't do a damn thing, or those microwave weapons to where you can't even function properly, or they're going to continue to try and sue Lake City ammunition, and 50% basically of the civilian ammunition market will just be gone because they keep going after Lake City ammo. So they're going to get rid of the ammo, or they're going to get rid of us. One way or another, it's inevitable. They're going to make it to where the guns, you know, aren't going to work because there's no ammunition, or the things you're shooting at won't fall to that ammunition. So it's hard to tell. I mean, but something's coming. We know that. We got the 5G and it's in real time. So that's always fun. Um, and what's up with the people freaking out on planes, guys? I shouted out that channel before, Minutes of Horror. He was supposed to shout me out back, but he hasn't. Maybe my content just sucks too bad, and he doesn't want to shout me out for that. I don't know. But Minutes of Horror covers all those plane stories, like all those wig outs, all the people freaking out on planes. Um, what's up with these people going crazy on planes? And it's not midair usually. It's usually right when they land or right before they take off. And as we know, I've shared it here, that C band, that C band usage, okay? The C band is what the old school radio altimeters use. And they also use that C band and the 5G to keep birds away from the runway. We know that they do this. It's like a voice to skull for birds almost. You know what I'm saying? Like just to keep them out of the way of the runway. What's up with the people freaking out on the planes? Something is going on. Like there's all kinds of weird things taking place right now, and nobody's really got an idea of what it is. Yeah. See, and I don't necessarily like spitballing on who the AC is. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've heard a lot about Prince William. I've heard a lot about obviously Trump. I've heard a lot, obviously, of Musk. Those are like the three big ones that everybody tends to fall towards right now. And let me tell you that with Musk, we already knew Starlink's up there and running, right? What, 33,000 Starlink satellites? Oh yeah, he's something, that's for sure. I agree. He's got his 33,000 Starlinks up there flying around in our prison planet, whatever you want to call it. But then there's also something else apparently that's like secret called Star Shield, which is a spy satellite network that's just like Starlink. So look into that one. Um, Makes you wonder, you know. That I mean that is Skynet. I mean, essentially. There's there's not a spot we can hide, guys. All these Mexicans and all these illegals running here, like to get away from their countries, like, ha, welcome to hell. You've now joined. Congratulations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're all flying here and flocking here for a better life when really, in all reality, they're just jumping in this boat that's fast approaching the gates of hell. Like, dude, not a clue. Not even a clue. What else you guys got? Anything else you guys got? Because I'll spitball for a minute. I miss y'all. You guys are like my best friends, and I don't know half of you. Actually, I don't know 97% of you. I don't know personally. I mean, I could walk by you on the street, and we probably wouldn't even know each other. You guys might know me, and you know what? Here, just because I'm unsure, there's this guy that at my job right now. Okay, it's really weird. Nobody in my life calls me James. Okay, nobody, unless it's here on YouTube. You guys call me Brother James, and a lot of you guys just call me James. My real name's Phil, and even when I use my real name, for some reason it's Phil Ray. Because I could care less. Everybody knows who I am. There's no hiding. So my real name's Phil Ray, right? Nobody can say my name just as like, hey, what's up, Phil? They got to be like, what's up, Phil Ray? Like it's all one word, like one name. It's not. It's my first and last name. But point is, the people that call me James most frequently are here on YouTube. They'll call me Brother James or, you know, what's up, James? You know what I mean? And that's fine. I'm never offended. But at work, there's this random black dude, and he's a UPS driver or a FedEx driver. And he comes up to me, and he'll always be like, hey, have a good one, Brother James. And I've really gotten to thinking about it, and I'm like, dude, there's no way he just calls me Brother James unless he knows of my channel. Period. Like that's the only way, because there's no association in my daily life to me being called Phil James or Phillip James. I mean, none. Period. So he's got to know of me through here, and it wouldn't be the first time because I started a job one time, and my new manager at the time was like, "Hey man, don't you have a YouTube channel?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. How do you know that?" He goes, "I'm subscribed to you." And I was like, "What? No way." He goes, "Yeah, you're Phillip James, right?" And I'm just like, "Wow, yeah, dude, that's me." But if my FedEx driving buddy does know of me through here, what up, homie? I just don't know. I thought it was weird because nobody calls me James unless it's through here, through YouTube. And that guy calls me Brother James all the time. So I'm starting to think he knows of me through YouTube. Um, he ain't seen me in a couple days, though, because I haven't been at work because, rolling the truck and all. But like I said, I'd never ask you guys for anything. But if y'all feel so inclined and would like to help my truck fund. There is a PayPal link. Or you can buy yourself a TacPack because I make a $3 commission every time someone buys one, and that also would help me. I wouldn't get TacPack unless you have an AR, because if you don't have an AR-15, TacPack really isn't going to do you any good. I mean, they send cool stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's mostly centered around AR-15s. But if you feel like you would like to help me with my truck fund, like I said, I'd I'd be very grateful, but I'll never ask you. And it's not like I'll ever make it to where, you got to pay to be a part of this. I won't even monetize, guys. I've told you countless times. If YouTube and Google are the enemy, why would I monetize? Just to make them more money? Nah, not going to happen. I'm that guy that boycotts about anything. I don't use Amazon. I don't, um, I do not go to Walmart. I boycott. And when I boycott, I boycott. I don't go. I don't do it. I don't use it. So, like Uber, no, no, never, never. Um, any of that stuff, I boycott it. So, like I told you, I mainly wanted to check in, let you guys know I'm still alive. Leave a like if you would. I'd appreciate it. Um, Long story short, yes, I do not mess with crypto. Um, I just don't trust it. A land far away. I've never trusted it. I Maybe I don't know enough, but me personally, seems like a lot of AI and a lot of stuff I don't want to delve into. Why do you ask? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I do have PayPal. I know they have a cryptocurrency page or tab on there. I've just never used it. I've never purchased any. I've never had any. But why do you ask? Out of curiosity. And what are you guys doing right now? You guys at work? Just listening at work, or are you guys chilling while I wait for yeah. Oh yeah, the dollar's tanking, that's for sure. You're off today? I don't know who else is in here. Kelly. Kelly, are you still in here? What are you doing? Um, I don't know who's in here. Like I said, I'm only showing two people. I've been showing like one and two people this whole time yet. I had multiple likes. I had more likes, which is weird. It just doesn't make sense. So I don't know who's in here, but I too am off today, and this is my last day I'm off, and that's just because of the accident. Um, just slow moving, hurting. So went ahead and took today off too, kind of rest up, heal up. Hopefully, be feeling right as rain tomorrow, so I can go to work bright and early and get back into my 50-hour work weeks or more. Hopefully. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and I've had like a kind of a ever since this has happened, I've had a little bit of a brain fog. Like I've been really confused, kind of, ever since hitting my head and uh, rolling that vehicle. So I don't know if you know I had a I had a concussion or not. I mean, it's probably safe to assume I had at least a minor concussion. I mean, just assuming it's probably safe to assume that. But like I'm having a hard time staying on focus, like on what I'm trying to do, what videos I'm trying to upload, what topics I'm trying to cover. Even things like I did yesterday, like I'm forgetting what I was looking up. You know what I mean? So I don't know, guys. Just know I love you guys, and if it wasn't for having you guys at least watch my videos and come hang out with me during live streams and stuff. Talk, a land far away. We were talking about how hard it is to go to work and, live during these times. If I didn't have you guys, man, I'd have probably already lost my mind. Like, you guys at least make me feel somewhat better. Like, as in, I can somewhat relax. Like, I'm not the only crazy one out there. You know what I mean? Like, we feel the same way, y'all. We feel the same way. And we might not agree on everything, and that's fine. We're allowed, we're allowed to have different opinions. But my point is, we all know something is coming. Um, we're all messed up in the head the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, to society. I mean, so I really appreciate you guys more than you know. And like I said, I wasn't asking for anything. I'll never ask you guys for money. I'll never ask you guys for anything. I'll never monetize because I'm not going to make Google money. I'm not going to make Alphabet and YouTube money. I will not do it. It's like Walmart asking me if I want a sponsorship. Shove it. Never going to happen. Uh, but like I said, I did go ahead and throw that PayPal link in there. If you felt so inclined to help me get another vehicle, it would be more than appreciated. Just because, hard times out there, guys. Hard times out there. But either which way, the good Lord's going to take care of us. And either which way, I'm going to figure something out regardless. You know what I mean? Um, you hope what's the rapture? Oh, I pray to God the rapture happens, and I pray to God I'm pulled with that rapture, because I really don't want to be down here for what comes after it. Man, oh man, you talk about savage times. Just thinking about, you know, what it says, just the things it says. That's frightening. You know what I'm saying? Leave some likes if you would, guys. If you haven't liked already, please leave me a like. I'd appreciate it greatly. Um, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and cut it. I just wanted to let y'all know what was up. Check in, let you guys know I was live still. But like I said, I love you guys. Leave comments. Check the description if you feel the need. And I'll talk to you later. Much love. God bless. Phil James. I'm out.